There are so many apps at the moment for organisers to use for their events that it's difficult to know where to start. At EIBTM this year, we came across Superevent, and the company's Marcel was chatting through their particular app with a visitor. It sounded interesting, so we thought we'd tag along.
So Valeria, you are organising events.
And yes, I am.
And this shows you a very easy way to create your event. So you get an internet site for you, and then you fill your event. And you go like to an example event here. We have actually created the event today. And you can see how we filled it out with the sponsor information, the program, all the information you have. And it also gives you an overview of the attendees. These are the guys that have signed up. You can actually see who's here and connect with them. Okay. Yeah. And then if you go to a program session and there were to use this here, then you could go to here and say, hey, this is interesting. I'm going here to this program and I can rate it. I can vote for multiple choice questions and so on. But then, so this is really about creating an easy way for an app. But then it's about taking the attendee list and continue the conversation with people. So you create your attendee list into a community, and then you continue to feed people with information. So everyone.
And we can have a chat or something.
You can continue to have a chat. So you don't throw away the app after the show. You continue to use it. Yeah. And then you can add news, publications, Twitter feeds, and more events. So now you start, and with the more events, you bring in more attendees. So now you extend your community, and you continue to use your app for all your events. And you know what, as an organizer, you always struggle to get adoption high of your app. It's already a challenge to get 50% of the people to sign up. Yeah? Yes. So you do your first event, but at your second event, you already start with a high adoption, because people already come back with it. So you only have to work on your next 20 or 30% of people. And you continue it going, and you grow and create a vibrant community around your events. So that's the whole idea of this app. Yeah?
I see, thank you.
Yeah. That's great, Marcel. And Valeria, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So do you think this is something that you might actually incorporate into your events as an organiser within Moscow, and also helping organisers and maybe recommending it for people who are holding events in Moscow as well?
Yes, sure. I think that it is a great tool, yes, to have all the events, maybe for us as Moscow, all the events that we have in Moscow just in one app, and maybe to have all the participants know what we have in Moscow, what we have in our city, and to just to check, yes, and to add it to their schedule. I think it will work. Yeah.
And finally, Marcel, when people like Valeria, who's marketing a destination, but obviously will be involved in organising events too, and organisers generally, when they're looking for an app from the large range that are now available, what key things should they be looking for?
I think what they really should be looking for is not to invest in one app for one event and then throw it away, but really continuously, so invest one time in an app and continuously use it, and give their attendees a platform, a continuous platform to communicate and connect with each other. It's not about investing $10,000 or $20,000 or euro into an app and then throw it away. It's basically useless, because the next time you start again. So I would say invest once and continue to use it for all your events.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you very much for talking to me.